Given a table of values, we're often asked to find a rule that connects those two values, in this case the x variable and the y variable, to see if there's some sort of pattern between them. Now we can see that the y values start at 3 and they go up by 4 each time. The only trouble with that is if we want to find a term down the track, say for example when x equals 41, we have to go through and keep adding 4 all the time to the y values, and that could take some time. So what we're looking for is some sort of rule. Now we can see, as said before, that the y values go up by 4 each time, and if they're consistent in how they go up, that follows what's called a linear rule. In this case, the linear rule is y equals mx plus c. So we'll try and find those m and c values. Now the 4 indicates the m value. Straight away we can write down the rule is y equals 4x. So that common first difference of 4 always goes at the start of our rule, and you can apply that every time when you have a common first difference. What we'll do now is we'll test it and see if it works. So we'll put in any x value we like, say for example when x is 2, and when we go 4 multiplied by x, which is what 4x means, we get 4 times 2 is 8. But we want 11. You can see from the table there that the 11 value of y is what matches when x equals 2. So we have to make an adjustment. And the adjustment that we make is by adding 3. And you can test that for any of the x values. You can sub in x equals 3, and 4 3s are 12, plus 3 is 15. So there's our rule, y equals 4x plus 3. Notice how the 4 corresponds with the first difference, and that's consistent all the way through. Notice how the 3 matches the x equals 0 value. So whenever we have x equals 0, the y value that's there is actually what we add on to adjust our rule. Let's try finding the question mark, in this case when x equals 41. So what we do is we substitute 41 where the x is, and we go 4 multiplied by 41, which is 164, then add 3, and our result is that y equals 167. So when x equals 41, we can replace the y value with 167, and we've now completed our table, and we can find any y value for any given x value as a result of finding our rule.